forest breathes before it moves. A slow inhale, a deeper exhale. Here in the heart of Central Africa, the ground itself is alive. From above, the Congo Basin looks endless, a green ocean without shore. But beneath this canopy lies something darker, older, and far more powerful. A hidden world where the earth turns soft, where trees float on ancient water, and where time slows to a near standstill. This is the Congo peatlands, the black heart of the rainforest. There are no roads here, no clear edges, just water, shadow, and forest fused into one. Step off solid ground and it vanishes. Your feet sink into centuries of compressed life, leaves, roots, fallen giants, layer upon layer, packed into a sponge of black earth. This is peat, and it has been forming since before the pyramids were built. Every step releases a quiet sigh. Methane escapes. The land exhales its past. These peatlands stretch farther than the eye can imagine, covering an area larger than many countries. For thousands of years, they have remained almost untouched, hidden behind rivers that flood and retreat, protected by their own inaccessibility. Even today, much of this terrain has never been fully mapped. Satellites struggle to see through the cloud and canopy. On the ground, progress is measured in meters per hour. The climate here is relentless. Heat presses down like a physical weight. The air is thick with moisture, heavy enough to drink. Rain arrives without warning, drumming on leaves the size of sails, turning the forest into a cathedral of sound. When the rain stops, the silence feels louder. This is a paradoxical land, a place that looks lush and alive, yet is built upon decay. The peat beneath these forests stores carbon captured over 10,000 years, more than all the trees above it, more than most of the planet's tropical forests combined. Locked away in black, waterlogged soil, carbon waits in darkness, preserved by the absence of oxygen. Here, water is both creator and guardian. By flooding the ground year-round, it slows decomposition, freezing time underground. Fallen trees do not rot as they would elsewhere. They sink, they sleep, they become part of the peat, adding another thin layer to an archive written in organic matter. The deeper you go, the older the story becomes. Some layers formed when mammoths still walked the north. Others when humans first painted on cave walls. Each centimeter represents decades of quiet accumulation, an invisible record of Earth's breathing. Above this ancient foundation, life thrives in strange and selective ways. Trees rise on stilted roots, gripping air instead of soil. Palms and hardwoods adapt to permanent flood, drawing nutrients from water that never fully recedes. The forest floor is a mirror. Dark, still pools reflecting trunks that seem to extend infinitely downward. Movement here is subtle, a ripple in the water, a shadow shifting between roots. In the distance, a lowland gorilla moves silently through the undergrowth, massive and careful, as if aware of the fragile ground beneath its weight. Forest elephants pass like ghosts, their paths carved not into soil, but into memory. Their footsteps compress peat that may take centuries to recover. Bird life erupts above the canopy, hornbills beating heavy wings, kingfishers flashing blue against brown water. Insects hum constantly, a living static that never switches off. At night, the forest transforms. Frogs call in layered rhythms, unknown eyes reflect faint light. The darkness feels inhabited, watching, alert. This ecosystem exists on a knife edge. Too much water and trees drown. Too little and the peat dries, cracking open like old skin. In rare dry years, fire can creep underground, smoldering silently for months, releasing millennia of stored carbon into the sky. When peat burns, it does not roar, it whispers, and the smoke carries the past. For centuries, these wetlands remained beyond the reach of exploitation, protected by difficulty and distance. But the modern world is closing in. Logging, drainage, and warming temperatures threaten to tip the balance. Drain the water, and oxygen enters the soil. The peat wakes up, decomposition accelerates, carbon escapes. What took 10,000 years to store can vanish in a single generation. This is one of Earth's great ironies. A place few have ever seen quietly regulates the climate of the entire planet. A forest so remote it feels mythic, yet so critical that its fate is tied to cities thousands of kilometers away. Standing here, time feels elastic. The future presses in from one side, the deep past from the other. The forest continues its slow breathing, indifferent to human urgency. It has survived ice ages, shifts in rainfall, the rise and fall of distant civilizations. But never before has it faced change this fast. Water laps softly against roots. Leaves fall, another layer begins. The peatlands continue their ancient work, storing, waiting, remembering. In the Congo peatlands, the world is not built upward, but downward, into darkness, into history. A reminder that the most powerful places on Earth are not always the loudest or the brightest. Some of them exist in shadow, quietly holding the planet together.